I'm really serious about this. I have had an absolute blast over the last year reconnecting with a lot of people. And of all the things in my lifetime that have meant something to me, it really has been for me the opportunity to keep up with high school classmates. For whatever reason, I'm more joined at the hip with my high school buddies than I am my college folks, although I'm close to some of them as well. But, you know, with a lot of you, I've had an opportunity to be close to you virtually since I've left school, and that's been important to me. People like Steve Clark, who's no longer with us, and Johnny Lewis, in particular, Billy Mitchell, a little later in time, Joe Bronner, and I'm probably leaving a bunch of people out, but we've been together pretty consistently over the years, and I'm sure that's true of many of you and your high school friends. So the opportunity to be involved with this reunion has really been pleasurable. We got started well over a year ago, and I think we did a pretty good job. We got 60. There are 144 folks that we kind of connected with, 31 of whom have died, so we have 113 remaining individuals, and there are 63 of us that we managed to get here with the help of 10 captains around the world that tracked everybody down. In fact, really, we only are missing the name and address of what now is 2 people. So of the 113, we know where you are, and the tax cut, and since we do, we'll be able to send you additional billings and for override, because one of Wesley's fortes was not budgeting, and we may wind up significantly short at the end of the day. And he's going to be looking for donors to bail his butt out. Well, anyway, the purpose of my being here is to recognize Curtis Gray. You may not know that we were the first class with which he engaged us, or himself, in his career as an educator. We were at the old school in the year 56, 57 when we were in the 7th grade. I thought that was a really cool experience because you got to go from classroom to classroom, and we felt pretty grown up doing that. And then the year after that, we of course moved to the high school. Now, this was Curtis's freshman experience, right? First year. I've not quite understood yet why that high school remains as my mother's high school, for crying out loud, back in 20 or so. But that high school remains, and I discovered 2 weeks ago that they've blown up my old school. I suddenly now relate to the fact that I'm getting old because virtually every place that I've ever worked or lived has been demolished. I mean, that's almost literally true. In Detroit, Michigan, where I worked a long time, everything's gone. My homes and my plants and everything. In Los Angeles, my plant's been whacked. And now, 2 weeks ago, I found out that they whacked my high school, and I don't really like it. But it is flat gone, and it's not good. Well, anyway, back to Curtis. He started with us, and that's why the august powwow staff in early 1961 decided that he should become our full-time sponsor and leader. And so he's been, so we recognize him obviously on the front page of the powwow, and he's been here with us since. Raynard Hale and Curtis have been consistently interested in our class because we, of course, are exceptional. And you know, and not only that, but they are a part of this close community. Raynard and Curtis both came to my mom's funeral a few years back here in town. saying to Curtis earlier, Curtis said he's going like 3 or 4 reunions this year, and I said, yeah, and about 50 funerals, but so he's a very busy man. But anyway, I would like Curtis to stand up and let's renew our appreciation of his interests in our class.
I can't get up.
I'm reluctant to do this, but I'm going to turn this process back to my really, really good friend, Grand Poobah, who talks way too much, and I'll see where we go from here.
Did you
Anybody get a picture?
Did you get it?
Yeah, I had a shot. Yeah, thank you. I second that, Curtis. We really love you, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have they ever dedicated another yearbook to you? Were we the only one? Did you get it? That was it? So they didn't like you later. Well, now at this moment we have another little thing to do. There was a golf tournament today, so we have a couple golf awards. I know this will bore some of you that weren't there, but maybe we could make it a little interesting. The golf awards, the plan was to have these awards presented by our distinguished president of our class, Mr. Philip Oliver. So Philip, if you'll head up this way. Here he comes. But that had to be altered just slightly because it turned out Philip played in the event. So that means for him to give, well, I played in it too. But then it turned out that Philip actually got one of the awards. Stand closer, Philip. Now, stand here. Philip, don't say anything yet. Well, he's going to say that.
Hello.
Philip is an attorney.
If I start talking, go for a while.
Yeah, it will. So we'll just set that aside. So Philip is going to assist me with today's golf awards. Philip, can you read here? You know how they do this on the Emmys? They give them the thing and they do it, okay? Now, you know, a lot of golf tournaments, you don't know much about golf, they always give a prize for like closest to the hole, longest drive, all these amazing feats that these golfers are able to do. Well, our golfers are different from that now. So we have a couple other awards. And Philip, I'll let you read this. On the hole number 3, it's a little 3-par hole. We call it the ham hole because the green is shaped like a country ham. The award on that hole was not closest to the hole, but farthest from the hole when they hit their shot. And Philip, please present this award. Hold up, he's not in the room. Our next award, he'll be back. Our next award, not was for the least putts, but for the most. He's in the room. Okay, that award goes to Gene Gillespie. Come on. Hurry up, come here. Hurry up. What are you doing? Oh.
I'm going to kiss you too.
No, I'm not going to kiss Gene Gillespie. He's been smoking. I don't kiss smokers. So, Gene, you get that. Okay. And please shake his hand. Farthest from the hole on number 3.
What did you get on?
Don't worry what I did. Now, I'll move this right along. On the 9th hole, thank you, Gene Gillespie. On the 9th hole, most putts on the 9th green.
This award goes to Billy Mitchell.
Now, for the big stuff. Well, here's the reason that I'm doing this morning, Philip. Stand over there, Philip. They always have a long drive contest, and you do it on a hole, it's like a 5-par. It's a long way down there. It's a big thing, and you want to get your driver. You want to hit a really hard shot. This is for the shortest drive on number 8. Philip hit it about 3 feet. Now for the actual winners of the golf tournament. Now this is about actual score. People that actually kept their card and put the numbers down. And this is true, I'm not kidding. First place, the 2011 champion of the last annual golf tournament, or almost, Philip.
That's where it goes to Joe Bronner.
He gets a watermelon.
I have to bore you all with one quick story. There were two good golfers in our class, Bill McElver, who's no longer with us, and some guy named the Grand Poobah. Unfortunately, the Grand Poobah is a very rapid learner. As you will remember, in 1961, he not only had low golf scores, he had low SAT scores. But after 50 years, the great Wes is coming on strong, and he got up to 40, how many?
Thank you, Joe.
We love water.
Thank you, watermelon. Sit down. Now, at the end of the tournament, Philip, okay, this is yours. Let me look at it. At the end of the tournament, we ended up having a tie for second place. This is important. Huh? Who? He's got his choice now. Beth is telling me what to do. Why am I here? We had a playoff for second place. And the way we did it, we had them put their balls in a sand trap and try to get out. And they did. And one guy got out and came in second. Mr. John Trigg Scott. It's a Camelot. Thank you, John. John would like to speak, and he is quite honored.
I am quite honored to be here since I didn't get to graduate with all I graduated somewhere else, but I appreciate coming back. And I do have a trophy case at home, and I don't know how long this thing's going to last in that trophy case. I think I'll keep it.
Okay, let's have a big hand for Phil Alden. He'll sit down. He wants a plaque too. I'll give you a camera. Phil would like this.
Okay, 25 seconds.
These people have cattle.
I know, that's true. I don't think I ever really did anything as president of the class. This is probably the first thing I've ever done. But I'll tell you something, people. You guys, this has been such a big thrill. I have come to tears several times.
Oh.
Almost right now, too. You guys are just the greatest class in the world.